Hey folks, it's Rebel Nerd Radio. I am Steve and I am here with Blue, and the Supergirl trailer has dropped.
Sure has.
I have seen it. Blue has not. So this is your first time, right?
No, I decided to watch it just because I knew we were going to do this. No, obviously not.
Okay.
I was outside.
Have you read the book that this movie is based on?
No.
Okay.
No. I very rarely read comics.
You really should.
For something like
it's like the best Supergirl story out there. All right. So we are going to go ahead and get this going. Let me hold on.
Having trouble there, Skippy?
I am having trouble. Hold on. All right. I just need to share it. And here we go. And
I can't see it. Oh,
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy. Hi, Kara Zor-El. Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Ooh. Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Do you know this on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What Superman meant.
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Man, only one shot of Lobo.
Well, I don't think he's going to be like a huge part of the movie. I think he's in it, but I don't think he's going to be like one of the main stars.
I don't know. I mean, it's Jason Momoa, for better or for worse. That's a big name.
It
You can't
is.
just waste Momoa.
But if they are trying to adapt Woman of Tomorrow,
yeah, I guess.
I mean, Lobo's not even in that story, so they just put him in.
To be fair, I highly, highly doubt it's going to be a one-to-one adaptation.
No. But looking at the trailer, it looks like it's going to be,
at least in some capacity.
Yeah, in some capacity.
Maybe some story beats.
What did you think of the trailer?
It's
Does
a
it make
first.
you want to watch the movie?
I already want to watch the movie. That's the thing, is I'm going to take a bit of a practical, pragmatic approach and say I already want to watch the movie. This is just the first trailer. It's the first trailer. We have half a year more until it actually comes out. I'm not banking all my hopes on like, oh, it's Kara Zor-El with some random chick in space. Ooh, I'm already gonna go see the movie.
Honestly, you really have to read the book. You do.
I'm not going to.
You have to.
I already watched the season of Andor. That's enough.
You will read Woman of Tomorrow.
No, the fuck I won't.
Come on,
I think we
man.
both know I'm not. I don't even own it.
You've got access to my DC
Yeah.
Infinite.
Hold on, I got my hair.
Okay, quit playing with your hair while we're trying
Hold
to.
on, I'm trying to. Yeah.
Okay, so any thoughts on the trailer overall?
Kandor, I thought showing Kandor, the Shrunken City, was cool. Obviously, it had to show up in a Kara Zor-El story. It looks like we're going to see more of Krypton, which honestly, I'm not as excited for. My one thing that I didn't like about Superman is the twist about Krypton and like the message.
Yeah.
But I get what he's going for. I just don't think. I think going to Krypton is only going to double down that I just don't like it.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
No, I get that. Oh, I mean, with the Kara Zor-El movie, I mean, she lived there.
Yeah.
Unlike Superman, he was like a baby when he left, but she like kind of grew up there.
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing with Supergirl.
Yeah. So to not put it in there would be kind of weird. But
I mean, yeah, but I don't know.
Again, if they're trying to adapt the story, it's not going to be a huge part of the movie.
But again, I see. This is one thing I hate about comic book movies is that people will see, because I don't doubt that. Sorry, I'm like trying to get this tangle out of my hair. People will see like, oh, James Gunn read this to prepare for this, or said it's inspired by this. But inspiration does not always equate to. Okay, think about Civil War. Think about the movie Civil War.
Right. No, that was like
it was nothing.
Nowhere near the.
Its broad strokes were there, and that Captain America and Iron Man are having a disagreement. But you have to understand that he is having to base this not on decades and decades of Supergirl lore, but one movie where we see that she is a drunkard with a dog.
Yeah.
He has to base it in the universe.
Also, remember that James Gunn is not directing this.
Yeah. Is he not?
No.
Did he write it?
No, he's like the executive producer. He's
okay. Yeah.
He is the Kevin Feige of the new DC universe.
Yeah. So that's another thing. That's just double downs on my thing. Is not only is it not James Gunn having to base it off of just one movie and having to build his own Supergirl lore, it is some other dude who can only interpret based off of what he knows and what he's been told by James Gunn.
Well, I'm pretty sure they have both read the book.
I mean, probably.
But
I think what we need to understand is that you can't really adapt comic books into movies. You can certainly try, but comic books have decades and decades and decades of lore that the movies cannot hold up to. And so I don't think this is going to be a 1-to-1 retelling. I don't even think it's going to be a 1-to-5 retelling. I think that the broad strokes are there, but as we get more into the meat and bones of what the movie is going to be, it's going to be different.
I think, just based off the trailer, that is going to be a closer adaptation to the source material than, say, Age of Ultron or Civil War.
You don't start about Age of Ultron. That's the best damn Avengers movie they ever done made.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it is not close to the source material.
It's not. But I think that's the thing, is Age of Ultron had to be based off of what they had.
Yeah.
And Supergirl is being based off of nothing. One movie. There's been one DCU movie. If it was like, say, in 10 years, when we're already past all of this like shit, then yeah, they could do something that builds off of DC lore, but you can't really do that. Comics are always going to be different from the movies because the movies are having to be based off of what precedes them, not just the comics.
But again, like I said, based off the trailer, it's going to be fairly faithful. As much as it can be.
It's the first trailer. I think we'll see. I think
that's fair. That's fair.
Over the coming months.
June 26th is when it hits theaters.
62626.
And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah,
I'm going in with no expectations.
that's fair.
I'm kind of
I mean-
treating this as a like Guardian situation, Guardians of the Galaxy. Not that Supergirl is like unknown, but the Guardians of the Galaxy, what can you go in expecting of those movies?
That's true. Because I remember when Guardians first came out, or when they first announced it, it was like, really? That's what you're going with?
Guardians? Yeah.
The
So
Guardians?
what you have to
Really?
understand
And then it
is
turns out to be like one of the best things MCU has done.
James Gunn.
Yeah.
So I guess the point I'm trying to make is I don't have expectations, but not in the way that, because I know people. Austin's talking shit in chat. That's funny.
Oh, I didn't have the chat pulled up.
Good Lord. You take the glasses off and suddenly people start comparing you to Kryptonians. I'm going, because I know what people are going to hear when I say I don't have any expectations. They're going to go, what? You're not excited? I'm excited. I'm just not going in thinking it's going to be groundbreaking. It's going to be better than Superman. It's going to be better than sex. Like, I don't know. I could go in and it could suck. I could go in and it could be the movie that changes my life.
Yeah.
But until I see it, I'm not going to make any
You
judgment.
liked the Superman movie, though, right?
Absolutely. I love the Superman movie. Even with the stuff they did with Krypton, I understand it, and it enhances the message that they're trying to tell.
Yeah.
And I trust James Gunn implicitly.
Sure. I am optimistic that he is going. I mean, he's not directing it, but he has his hand on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on,
Yeah.
my boyfriend.
I mean, for somebody who's not like, for lack of a better term, well versed in Supergirl lore,
yeah,
I get that you're going in with no expectations. That's fine.
Yeah, is I'm gonna be real. I don't read comics to go into movies. If I have to read a comic to understand your movie, then it's a bad movie.
Oh no, I don't think you should read it just to understand the movie. I'm saying you should read it because it's like the best Supergirl story ever.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
that I
it is
get.
amazing.
But
It's written by
also,
Tom King.
here's the thing, and I mean this with full respect to the character. The best Supergirl story is still a Supergirl story. I just don't care. And I'm excited to see this movie because I'm excited for the DCU. I will go see it because it is a DCU movie, not because it is a Supergirl movie.
Yeah.
It's just I don't care enough about
because you have faith in what James Gunn is doing with the DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have faith in the DCU. I don't necessarily have faith in the character. But also, if you would have asked, if I was 21 in 2013 and somebody was like, they're making a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I'd be saying to the Galaxy, I don't care. Who the fuck is Star-Lord? Who gives a shit? And I'd be biting those words. So on fucking June 27th, 2026, come back and see me eat my fucking hat. I don't give a shit. But the point I'm trying to make is that I have no hopes. I have no expectations. I have nothing going into this that would make this trailer like I'm not going like the trailer. What? Like I don't really give a shit that Lobo might not show up. I love Lobo. I think that Jason Momoa is going to do a hell of a job, but I don't care.
Fair enough.
I don't care. I'm taking a very practical approach to this movie.
There was your Supergirl trailer. It comes out on June 26th, 2026. Hope you enjoy it when it comes out. And we will see you next time.
Later.